Good evening, everyone. Obviously, a disappointing afternoon here at Vale Park. Neil, you've been in your office for a while reflecting on that one. What are your thoughts overall on that game?
Well, obviously, it's difficult to speak after such a disappointing scoreline. There's no way to gloss over the fact you lose 4-1 at home. It is a disaster in terms of the scoreline. And really, I don't think anybody would have seen that coming after the first half, where I thought we played quite well in the first half and were unfortunate to be a goal behind. Got the equaliser. It came out the second half in a positive fashion, but again the goals have killed us, and the second goal is really, I think it's a turning point in the game. It's then given Oldham something to defend, and then they've caught us on the break a couple of times, and to be fair, they were good on the break. But that's because we conceded that second goal. So it's really disappointing, and there's not a lot of anything positive you can really say after the score.
Why do you think that second goal's killed the team? Because usually they've got the character to, when they go a goal behind, at times this season they've pulled it back. Why do you think today is sort of?
No, I just think it's the way the goal went in. I think it should have been dealt with, the throw in, but then it's a back heel that could have gone anywhere, and it was just a really unfortunate goal to concede. But that changes the whole dynamic of the game, because I think Oldham then can counter attack. They can sit deep. I think in the first half we were getting some joy with Ben Whitfield because he was getting in some space that they were leaving behind. But once they're defending a lead, they can sit deeper and deny us that space. So it was a big goal, that second one, and unfortunately you're pushing forward at the end. It puts an unfair reflection on things, but it'd be easy to be critical because you've got people out of position when they're pushing forward. Should they be more disciplined, and should they keep their shape more, or do they gamble and try and get a goal? You can't. I don't suppose you can fault their efforts for trying to get back in the game, but it has put a really bad reflection on the game with those two late goals.
Could you have seen that second half scoreline coming after the first half in a half which both teams were creating quite a bit, going in at half time at 1-1 as well?
No, I thought we'd been the better team in the first half. I don't think they troubled us. I think when they scored, that was the first shot on target, and I thought the players were doing well in the first half, so I didn't see it coming. And like I say, it's difficult to speak after the game because I realise the pressure that I'm under now, and how frustrated everybody is. So the last thing people want me to say here is give them any sort of I just have to be honest. And at the moment it's certainly not good enough. We've had a really bad month where people expected us to do well. It's gone the other way and we've done badly, and now we're in a battle at the wrong end of the table with a really tough game coming up. But like I say, the players have got to show character, got to show fight and determination. That's the only thing that gets you out of a hole, and that's what we're in at the moment.
As you said, the fans let their frustrations be known after the game there, but you also said up there talking to the guys that you're also really hurting from that game as well, aren't you?
Look, I have no criticism with the supporters because they're not getting the results. They're turning up expecting better, and look, I wouldn't criticise the supporters at all. There'll be obviously, there'll be people who want me sacked. There'll be people who expect me to get sacked, and I accept that because football, it's no different because I used to play here. I'm judged on results. I'm not getting results, and we all know in football it's results that count. So I'm well aware of that, but I don't lose sleep over the fact I might get sacked. I lose sleep because I'm going through the goals and the way we've conceded them, and that's what keeps you awake at night, because you want to do well, and when it's not happening, it's really frustrating. I understand everybody's frustration. I can't wave a magic wand to put it right. I wish I could. All I can do is try and be honest with people, and I try and be honest by working hard, trying to prepare properly, and not ducking any issue or any question. You have to take it on the chin, but I accept everybody's frustration. It isn't good enough, and I'm really, really disappointed that things are not a lot better.
How important is your role now to pick up the players going into a game like Lincoln City, top of the table, away from home? They got a good result here last time. How'd you go from here now into that game?
Look, football is not an easy game, and in life, there's a lot of challenges, and this is a game where, I could go in after the game and you could rant and rave and you could say things, but now is not the time for that, because we've got another game coming up quickly. We have to have a clear head because we've got to prepare properly, and we've got to try and do better than we've done today. And you've just got to be. My job is to try and help the players and try and prepare them for what's going to be a difficult game, and then it's up to the players.